In your own words, I want you to describe the book briefly to someone who hasn't had the chance to read it yet.
So let's start with the title first, man. This book is called The Last to Finish. And then the subtitle is The Black Boy Experience of Overcoming Adversity. That's heavy within itself, like
Definitely.
overcoming adversity. And then I'm focusing on the black boy on purpose. It's not to negate the black female out of the equation, not at all. But I wanted to give a perspective on me saying that I'm the last to finish. So what happened is, specifically, I'm the youngest out of 6 kids. And I felt like I was born at a time in the history of the world to where my parents didn't really get a chance and a time to really mold me and shape me as well as they did with my other brothers and siblings, right? Sisters and brothers. And so I felt like because of that, I was the last to finish. But that's a play on words because throughout my entire life, I have felt that way. I was an avid basketball player and I was really good. But it took a while for the coaches to recognize that. It took a while for the guys in my block to recognize that. So once again, I was the last to finish. I'm the youngest out of 6. I was the last kid to come out of there. Within my time in the military, I have had a lot of great experiences, right? But a lot of leaders, for whatever reason, they didn't really depend on me in the beginning. But then after a while, they was just like, yo, back then I was Sergeant Johnson or Private Johnson. And they just, was king to me after a while. And so I feel like I'm like a jump start or a warm-up period. I'm always not there at the beginning, but like during the middle and the end, you need me. And I'm a pivotal point of like how you're going to have an end state or a vision. And so like because of that, throughout my entire life, my experiences throughout where I've been through life and what I talk about in the book, I have felt like I was the last to finish. And I feel like the black boys in America, in our society, how it has shaped us, how it has molded us, speaking generally, I think we all can feel like at some point in time in our lives, we can feel as if we were the last to finish. And it's not to say that, we are last place or we're not, worthy of deemed worthy of having anything good to happen to us. I just feel like some point in time, you can look at the George Floyd throughout the history of time, how the black man is massively incarcerated through the jail system, the school systems. We look at the academia world, how they big up the black woman and not so much the black man. So I feel as if like at some point in time, the black boy can experience a time and place and part in their life to where they felt like that was the last to finish. And so that was the envision on why I use that as the title. Because it can go into so many avenues of how you can approach it. But for me, I felt like, and I still feel like a lot of times, I am the last to finish.